Hey, what's up? It's your girl Bree from Bree Lovely Tarot 888, and I'm here to do a mid-month December reading for all air signs. I'm gonna light my sage real quick. I have a whole sage plant, but I just like to, do the individual sticks because I don't know. For me, I don't see the whole purpose of just burning the whole thing because it's too much for me. I don't know. That's just me. Anyway, yes, as I said, I'm going to do a mid-month reading for the signs of Aries, for the signs of Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So, if you would like to, if this message resonates with you, please like, subscribe, and share. And really, I would appreciate, comments, likes, dislikes. Just to get some feedback and let me know how you feel about my readings. And, also these readings may or may not resonate with you, depending on if we're on the same energy level or not. It's all good. And as soon as I said that, okay, let me know. Okay, I'm going to just keep it to myself. All right, so for the signs of the air, for air signs, I'm going to start with Gemini. Okay. Spirit, what are the messages for Gemini? Spirit, what are the messages for Gemini? I already cleared the deck's energy. What is the messages for Gemini for mid-month December? Better. Should leave it. Okay. So for mid-month, for the sign of Gemini, what's going on? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, and 1 for good luck. 9. Okay. Geminis, you're working hard at something. You're at a stage of building and developing. It's almost over, but you still have, little ways work to go. Something that you are trying to pursue and invest in that you feel is an investment that eventually will bring you returns. This can be in regards to, because this is a coins card, and this could be in regards to work, money, career, business, school, things of that nature. This could be, training, on-the-job training, or the step, like, on-the-job training, going to school, furthering your education, or getting the the information and the knowledge that you need to be able to continue and move forward, because you feel as though, or or it is required of you to continue this or to do this so that, in the future you'll benefit from it. could be in work, home, work, home, and family, love, or this could be your own personal development where you know that there's some work that you have to do within yourself to bring more value within yourself, and you know ultimately that it's going to put you in better situations, and you're going to attract different opportunities into your life because you're working on yourself to be able to move forward and progress and to attract things into your life that are going to benefit you in the long run, because you know who wants to invest their energy into something that isn't going to give back proper return, you know. Okay. It's saying to, because we have the Nine of Swords here. Okay, let me go back, because I wanted to make it a point to mention these things. You could be dealing with the Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus, feeling as though working on a relationship, or it could be a boss or somebody who put you onto something that, you know, that helps you out, or, you know, this could be something that is going to be completed by, let's see, Taurus season, May. The end of April to what's Taurus is? The end of April to the end of May. Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords is pertaining to, I call this my, this is like PSTD, post-traumatic stress disorder, or just about being in your head. You know, just, I feel like, you know, not allowing yourself to enjoy the process of what's going on. You know, it's like so worried and concerned about your stability, about how you're going to make money, about is it really worth it? Maybe before, like, all these swords can represent past experiences where, you know, maybe you've tried to do the same thing and it didn't work out. But, you know, what I feel as though it's saying is that that's why you're here where you at right now. And also, here where you at right now, trying to do what you're trying to do with your this is why you're here at the moment, doing what you're doing right now, trying to work on something, trying to develop something, trying to work on yourself, because of these things that have happened in the past, because of missed opportunities, because of miscommunications, because of, and it doesn't really have to be anything outside of yourself. This could really just be a card about worrying, you know, due to past experiences. Or it's saying that the things that you worked on in the past have led up to this moment where you feel defeated a little bit. Because it's like, I put all my effort into something. Sorry about the beeping. Yeah, we're gonna put batteries in there soon. You worked on something, put your energy into something, invested in something that ultimately it brought you right here to a place of feeling, you know, like why did I do that? And I just realized it's like the same person. It's like the same person, the same outfit, except for the cap, you know. I feel like right here, it's like you felt like you were so sure of yourself. Like you just knew that this was it. This was going to be it. I made it. You know, I'm going to do this. It's going to be this way. It's going to be that way. and ultimately it just ended up where you're like, okay, I feel like I wasted my time. Or as I was saying before, you know, you're at this point of working and developing in something, training, work, whatever the case may be, and you're just in your head about things because of how things maybe didn't work out in the past, you know, the way that you thought they would. This is about thoughts. With the Page of Staffs here. The Page of Staffs represents the beginning stages, like, it's like the apprentice, like, what do they call it? Like an intern of the cards, where you're moving forward into something. You know, it's like it's either a renewing, a refreshment, where you're starting over, to where it's like, or it's telling you, you have to allow yourself, like, with this right here, it's like, you just got to get out of your head. You got to stop thinking about things so much. You got to stop going over what happened in the past, because we're doing something different here. This is about doing something different. This is about moving forward into a new business venture, or it's just basically saying that you're going to have to do things differently. You're going to have to move differently. You're going to have to work differently. There's going to just have to be a different, you know, different type of style with you, because the way that you were doing things, the things that you were investing in did not give you the proper returns, or the returns that was to be expected. So you got yourself to a point of here feeling like, you know, goddamn, how did I end up here? Because you were investing something, putting your energy into stuff that was not going to give you the returns that you were looking for. So now, you know, from instead of getting upset and woe is me and woe is me, you know, feeling bad about how things happen and all the other stuff, learn from it. All these things happen, so, you know, just learn from them and do things differently this time, because as you can see, the way that you were doing things wasn't working out. Or now, you know, as you move forward into developing whatever this is, that the way that you think about things, it could have been also like the way that you were thinking about things while you was working on things, you know. I mean, depending on what energy, you know, you gave out, you got it back in. If you were putting all your energy into being selfish and worrying about yourself and not really caring about how other people feel or how other people are affected by the situation, ultimately you ended up by yourself having to deal with the same kind of energy that you were giving out. It was just given back to you. So now you know, hey, I'm just saying that part basically because I know a few Geminis, and, you know, I know that in that way, that's exactly what happened. I'm not saying that's happening for everybody, because everybody's not going through the same situation. But I know that Geminis can be a little bit selfish and a little bit self-centered when it comes to what they want. And it's a good thing to be selfish, but don't forget how that affects others, because it's like, here you are by yourself. Here you are by yourself. Even if you're surrounded by other people, it's like you're just in it for yourself, or you're trying to do it for yourself. But ultimately, that's okay, because we learn and we move forward. So now that we learn, we move forward, we do things differently. But yes, it's going to have to take some self-development. And it's going to have to take starting from the beginning in some way, shape, or form. and doing things differently. I want a piece of candy. 10 of Wands. This card is about taking on responsibility, or feel like responsibility has been dumped on you. I mean, I really hope that I'm not giving a biased reading, a subjective reading, but maybe it's just a message that somebody needs to hear. And if it resonates, or it's like, okay, this energy can go either way. Somebody could have did this to you. You could have did this to someone else. I'm just trying to help someone out here. So feel as though a lot of weight has been placed on you. A lot of responsibility has been placed on you. You may be taking responsibility. It's better to take responsibility and to move forward, because you know you've learned from the way that you've done things in the past. Same person here. Basically, yeah. Same person here. You're taking what you've learned. Okay, I like it. Okay. It's like right here. This is the 10, this is the 9. Okay, with the 9 here, this is everything that you've thought about, you've been through, you're worrying about. You're taking these things that you've been through, these actions that you've taken, these steps that you've taken, and it's like, I'm not going to say I got the last straw, but maybe it is the last straw. But this is, you know, this is your now opportunity to change things, change the course of action. You can always change the course of action, the way things are going. But first you need to identify, you need to identify and look within yourself and see what it is that you have taken on. And so you can figure out how you want to move forward. Because this is the 10. This means this is the end of a cycle. This means it's the end. After this, it's going to get the, after this lesson, you can either progress or regress. But you can't stay where you are right now. You're either going to go up or you're going to go down. Right now it's a place of limbo, where you have an option and a choice of what you can do. Up and down, up and down. What are you going to do? You're going to learn from what happened? Or let me switch it up. Are you going to learn from what other people have done to you? If this is something that where it's happening to you, are you going to learn? Are you going to take what you know and move forward and do something different this time? It's time to take a moment to appreciate what it is that you have now in the moment. Appreciate what you have now. Appreciate all the knowledge that you have accumulated, the experiences that you have been through. Appreciate that. Take the time to sit down by yourself and really think about what has been going on these past couple of years, months, whatever the case may be. And look at it from the outside looking in, like you would if you were talking to a friend. You know, look at yourself as a friend. Treat yourself as a friend. And say, well, I learned this. Or, girl, boy, dude, whoever, baby, all of these things that you've been through, all these experiences that you've had, you now know better. You're now in a position to do better. So that's what you need to do. Also, it's saying that as you move forward into your development, yeah, there's going to be some things that you're going to have to deal with in the meantime. But ultimately, you're going to come to a place of materializing what it is that you've worked for. And then you'll get a chance to breathe. But don't get so caught up in the material aspect of things, because there needs to be a balance, and I'll get back into that. Seven of Swords. Excuse me. The Seven of Swords, I feel as though this is talking about because the Seven of Swords is supposed to be like a sneaky person, secrets, somebody stealing from you, or so you stealing from somebody. Hold on, let me. I want to light this again. It's about someone sneaking around, somebody being secretive, but also it could just be about keeping your thoughts and your attentions to yourself. And just doing what you need to do. Everybody doesn't need to know what you're doing. Don't feel the need to have other people validate what you're doing. Or feel the need to make other people feel as though you're doing something with yourself. Because this is all your journey. All of these cards, everybody's by themselves. Everybody's by themselves. Everyone's by, except for here, he's with a little birdie. But other than that, everyone is by themselves. We have the Temperance card here. The Temperance card is about balance. It's about give and take. It's about the balance between how you feel and what you do. So there needs to be balance. There needs to be I'm getting a headache. There needs to be hold on a second. All right. Like I said, it's about balance of actions and compassion. Having composure and peace within. Because I know, and this is perfect because I know Gemini's, baby, y'all can go from here to there, good twin, bad twin, real quick. My dad is a firecracker. There be times when we be talking and he'll get upset and he'll be calm. Then all of a sudden he up here. I'm like, whoa, wait, whoa, dude. And I'm an Aquarius, so I understand him a little bit better. And my grandmother too, God rest her soul. I miss her so much. She was crazy in the bed, but she'll be so calm, so cool, collective. But as soon as you say something wrong, Miss Lucille will turn into Queenie real quick and show you, boo-boo. I miss her. But, her grandma, I miss her so much. She was a crazy lady. But basically it's saying, you know, take your time. Don't be hasty. Be careful in the actions you take. And be careful to be very careful in your actions to take into consideration the feelings of others. Because like I said, you know, these pictures is just about you, and it's okay. Because we need to work on ourselves before we can be there for anybody else, right? So with that being said, when you think about things, don't just think about how it's going to benefit you. Think about how it's going to benefit everybody. Because energy is exchange. And giving to others is not taken away from you. And if you feel that way, then it's going to end up, you're going to end up feeling that way. If you're working on things in that perspective, then it's going to end up there. And you're going to have to end up dealing with, you know, where you're at the moment. And you're going to have to learn to appreciate what you have. And you're going to have to move forward feeling as though you need to keep things to yourself because, you know, I mean, even though this person has a lot of material success, there's nobody here but this little birdie, and nobody wants to sit there and talk to birds all day. And the clouds in the back are kind of gray. So it's like, it's very dull. It's not much fun. It's not as vibrant. It's not much, you know, growth and abundance as it is here, where it's a person who has balance, understanding for others. They know when to move and when to stop. They know how to deal with people and how to deal with themselves. They know when to stop, you know, for themselves and know how to stop for others. Know how to go for themselves and go for the others. That's what we're going to have to learn how to do. All right. Thank you, Gemini. If you would like a personal reading, please hit me up at BreeLovelyTarot888@gmail.com. And I wish you the best, honestly. Whether this is you or someone else doing this to you, you can do it. We got the power. And, you know, just remember to do what you need to do. Oh, yeah, and I got the Eight of Swords here, which represents Gemini. So the only thing stopping you is yourself and the way that you think about the situation and your perspective. Because this person, it appears as though they're trapped a little bit, but they're not really trapped. They can easily get up and walk away. They can easily just get up and do what they need to do. So, ouch. Next up is Libra. Hey, Libra. Libra, my ascendant sign. A tarot reader will say, well, astrology, it's like, oh, Libra is your ascendant sign. No wonder why you're so beautiful. I was like, girl, thank you. You know how us Libras can be a little bit vain, like to be pretty. You know. And we be about that coin, you know what I mean? Yeah, we be about that coin, you know what I mean? All right. One more time. One more again. Spirit, what are the messages for Libra? And one more for good luck. Okay. Libra. This card wants to pop up real quick. Oh, okay. This is relevant. We got the Seven of Cups here. The Seven of Cups represents, like, water represents emotions, right? And you see him. So what is it? What do you think? What do you think? He's in his feelings, right? Okay, that's one. Two, it's having so many options, so many feelings, so many ways that you can go, and not really being clear as to how. And that's something that us Libras have a problem with. We be so in our head about stuff because we feel so many things about different situations. We feel so passionate and so convicted about different things. It's like, what do we focus on? What do we do? How do we move forward? Blah, blah, blah. It's annoying sometimes. Yeah, but once we make a decision, though, justice. We move forward in conviction. We feel justified. Everything usually balances out once we make a decision. Once we make a decision where we want to go, that's it. We may be confused in the beginning, but we're going to get that clarity. Seven of Cups. Every option is not a good option. You're going to have to be very logical and use our intelligence in making these decisions and get out of our feelings. Get out of our feelings to make logical, concise decisions. Because there's a lot of options. There's a lot of things that we could do. But not every option is a good one. Everything that glitters isn't gold. And, okay, all right. All right. Let's see. All right. There's a message coming through. An understanding coming through. Real fast. You're going to get it real quickly. It's going to come through mighty quick. And you're going to realize, or you're going to feel, or you're going to, that the reason why you're stuck is because excuse me, you're not looking at the facts. You're not looking at what you know. You're looking at things by how you feel. But the quicker you can get to this understanding that you're here, you don't have to be here. You're not stuck in your mind. You're not stuck in your head. No. you know what you need to do in order to move forward. This is the end of a cycle. This is the 10 of staffs. That means that we've been through some things already. And yes, maybe the last straw. This is the end. This is the what is it? The dawn. I'm trying to say a phrase that I can't even think of right now. But this is the storm before the sunshine, basically. Here we go. Because we know how we got here. We know how we got to this point. All these options, taking the wrong ones, or not fully thinking out, not fully thinking about how we're going to move forward. But now, when we come to a clear decision and realize that we're here because we gotta, sorry about, I'm going to get a battery for it. That we've put so much pressure and weight on ourselves. But now the universe feels the need to put us in situations where we're really going to have to make a decision and really make a choice as to what we want to do moving forward. Total 180 from where we're at right now. Sorry, well, eat this peppermint because I feel so nauseous. It's like the only thing that's keeping nauseous. Yes, babe. Okay, sorry about that. I don't know why I want to eat candy. Anyway, okay. You have a 10 of coins here. 10 of coins represents your family, as far as, your legacy, your stability, building a foundation or having a foundation for you and your family, whether you have children or not. Me, because I'm a mother. Yeah, I can understand this. One, a foundation for, or more stable foundation, or working towards a more stable foundation for you and your family. You know that there's some responsibilities that you have to take on. There's some responsibilities that you did have to take on, or that you will have to. But ultimately, this is going to lead to things turning in your favor. Basically, whatever you put your energy into. This is about, like I said, building more stability for yourself and for your family, for your legacy, for your future, so that you'll have a more stable foundation moving forward. So you won't feel like you're here. you know. This is about, the Seven of Staffs is about feeling the need to defend. So you're trying to defend what's yours, your family, the decisions that you're making in regards to your family and moving forward. You're on guard about that. Very protective of your family right now. Very protective of your resources right now. Very protective of what you're building here, what you're trying to maintain, what you're trying to bring in for yourself and your family. This puts you in a position, or you could be dealing with a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, or you could be in a position to where, or putting yourself in a position of the King of Coins, which is someone who is very financially stable, financially independent, someone who can hold their own, someone who is driven and responsible and knows how to run a business, knows how to maintain stability in their home, knows how to build a foundation for themselves and their family. It could be you or somebody that you're dealing with. Because they know how it feels to be, excuse my language, fucked up and ashy. They know how it feels to be left out in the cold and by themselves. They know how it feels to be broke. They know how it feels to have, you know, to not have this stability, to not have this backing. And this is a 5 and this is a 10. So it's like, it's half. So they know how it feels to be less than what they are right now. With the Hierophant here, it talks about doing things the traditional way, doing things the right way, the societal way, or feeling as though you are committed or bound to a particular way of doing things, particular way of thinking. It's saying that you could benefit from the government, from outside resources, institutions, banks, things that have been put in place basically since before you were born. Systems and programs, you know, things of that nature. Let me look further into this. Alright. I just got like the message. When somebody's trying to defend their family, trying to defend what they work for, because it could be like somebody trying to like deplete them of their resources. Like I depleted this bottle of water of its water. Go back in there. You just had snack. It's after dinner time, it's snack time. Well, it was snack time, and now my son wants to come in here to try to get some more. His little chunky Taurus self. I can't blame him because I'm hungry too. I be hungry all the time, all these days. Considering. Anyway, yeah, so, oh my God, did my face get chunkier? I'm sorry. Okay. Anyway, the Hierophant, possible marriage. So, yeah, you might be wanting to get somebody, you or somebody else, especially if they're a man, or wait, if you're a female and you're dealing with a man, or if you're a man who has a family or wants a family. You feel as though you have to get yourself in a position to where you can take care of your family the way that you want to and need to. Excuse me. What's going on? I swear I have the silliest kids that I've ever met. But I love them so much. Anyway, sir, you can put that. There's a garbage in the room. You know that, right? Yes. All right. He's sitting. My youngest is sitting up here. You know how the I think it's the Russians. They go like that. And they dance like that. With, you know, like trying to run around the house doing that. And he's very good at it. I'm like really surprised. Like he's like, yeah, you're doing a great job. But I want you to go in the room. You're not hungry. No, you're not. No, you're not. If you're hungry, you have a hole in your stomach, and that needs to be checked out. For real. He will eat. And right after he eat, Mommy, I'm hungry. I'm like, boy, if you did not just eat a whole hamburger by yourself and, you know, whatever it is that I put on the side, corn or vegetables, whatever, boy, if you hungry, there's something that we need to talk about. But yeah, Hierophant, possible marriage. Somebody maybe wants to get married. Somebody maybe want to put themselves in a position of financial stability before they get married or commit, fully commit, you know, to you. And thank you, sir. You just moved my phone. Thank you. No, okay, Malachi, if you come back in here one more time, you're going to bed. There's no reason why you need to keep coming in here. There's a decision that you need to make, or that somebody needs to make, and how they want to move forward. There's someone who wants to be able to give and have and still have, or give some of themselves to you, or vice versa. Also, the energy that you give out is the energy that you're going to get back. So be careful. Yeah. So, thank you, Libra. If you'd like a personal reading, please hit me up at BreeLovelyTarot888@gmail.com. Yeah. Please like, subscribe, and share. I hope that this message helped you out in some way, resonated in some way. Thank you very much. And please come back. All right. Aquarius. Hey, my sun sign. Aquarius. We're in the age of Aquarius. Age of Aquarius. All that good stuff. What is the energy for Aquarius's mid-month, December? Oh, look at that, the star sign, which is a card of Aquarius. We're on the right path here. Because we're in the age of Aquarius, age of Aquarius. Sir, go in that bed right now. Lay down. Put the covers over you. Do not get out of that bed. The next step, what time is it? Oh, yes, boo-boo. Next step is bedtime. I've been doing this longer than I thought. Oh, yeah, we have 50 minutes, so. Yeah, after I'm done with this, they going to bed. One more. Yeah, what are the messages for Aquarius? Mid-month. I'm on for good luck. Alright. Aquarius. And I'm going to, I said this to all the signs that I did previously. I'm going to get that fixed. I'm going to, put a battery in there. Okay. So, we have the 10 of coins. 10 of coins speaks about family, legacy, family stability, having a solid foundation for your family, or for yourself, for your future, pretty much, you know, things of that nature. We have the moon card here. The moon card has to do with secrets. There may be some family secrets, some deep family secrets that are soon to come out, that you've been put privy to. Secret families going on, or keeping a secret what you're doing moving forward for your family. Keeping things secret about your family from other people. Because also, it's not really everybody's business, you know. Some things do need to be exposed. Some things need to be kept, you know, to yourself. I need some more water. Let me go get some more water. Moon card. You could be using your intuition. Little boy. I swear, it's like they get their snack. And then it's like free for all from there. Oh, we got our snack already. Let that little boy try me tomorrow. Alright. Intuition. Gossip. Defamation. Nosy individuals. Close proximity to inquirer. Secret truths. Lies, deceptions, confuse your options. Watch for friends who are in fact enemies. There is gossip surrounding your situation. So people could be talking, I know for sure, I got people talking about my life and my situation right now. It's all good though. God bless them. God bless them. And I mean that from the top and the bottom and all around my heart. Talking about my family. It's family talking about me too. But it's all good. That's just funny though. Yeah, so there'll be some secrets going on in your family. You know, secrets that could be generational secrets. Real deep from like great grandpa and grandma and stuff, you know. You could be keeping your progression in your family. You could be keeping what you're doing to move forward the place that you're in right now, what you plan on doing moving forward to yourself and away from family and away from outside, you know, people who could try to influence your situation. The World card, everything turning out and ending in your favor. I already know everything gonna end up in my favor. Laugh last, baby. I mean, I'm not gonna be laughing at nobody because I'm gonna be so focused on my coin and my family. And what I'm doing is gonna be so secret, baby. So secret, so to myself. But I'm gonna end up on top. We're gonna end up on top, baby. So ain't nothing to worry about moving forward. Building stability within our lives. Opportunities to build stability. Opportunities to grow our home. Some of you may find out that you're pregnant. Or, because with these two cards here, we got a man, woman, and child. And we have a man and woman building stability. And this is financial stability. And this is, for me, it's like a home. Or it could just be, you could be doing this by yourself. You want to make sure at the end of the day you good. And you keeping that to yourself because you know that it's about to pop off. It's going to jump off. You don't know, you know, I mean, this is what you want. And you know that this is a decision that you're going to have to make as to how you're going to get there. Now, I want to look up these. Four staff. Card of peace of mind, positive energy, success, easy movement, anticipated marriage, home life. A great deal of positive energy is here. Success and peace are present. A marriage is indicated. Card is concerned with home. And personally, me, I'm being very positive, no matter how my situation may look at the moment. Very positive about what I'm building for myself and my family and my future. Things are a little bit clouded right now. I don't know how things are going to move forward. I really don't even know how I'm going to, whatever the case may be. But I know everything's going to end out on my favor. Why? Because I'm staying positive. I know what I want. I don't really know how I'm going to get there. But believing is seeing, right? If you're following the law of attraction, this is what we're learning. Believing is seeing. So I'm staying positive. Excuse me. There's a choice that needs to be made here. It's time to leave behind all that's been done, what we worked for in the past, worked towards in the past, the things that we emotionally invested in the past. Time to put that in the past. Put that behind, leave it behind. It is what it is. No hard feelings. Oh, my Lord Jesus. Hi, okay, welcome back. All right. No hard feelings. Just gotta leave things where they are. I can't take that with me where I'm going. I can't take this with me where I'm going because, look, You know how it says in the Bible, your cup runneth over? Well, some of these cups are upside down and they're not even full. So I don't want to bring that with me where I'm going. Where I'm going. What I'm working towards. Where I'm at right now emotionally. As I move forward with more enthusiasm, with more happiness, with more joy, with more certainty that everything's going to be in my favor at the end of the day. You know? I'm focusing on what I want. I'm focusing on not what's going on around me, because I don't want more of that, of what's going on around me, of the BS that's going on around me. I don't want no more of that. I'm gonna leave that behind in the past and keep it moving. Let's see what Miss Cleo has to say. It may be time to move on and start new plans. Do not let your pride stop you from making change. Don't be like, oh, well, I put all my energy into this and I want... No. It's time to let that go. Maybe it's time to move forward and do something differently than what we've been doing. Because there's so much that we want to work towards and work for. That bringing this with us, all it's going to do is bring back the same situations. And that's exactly what we're trying to sit here and make a decision as to how we're going to move away from it. Right. So... Eight of Swords is about feeling stuck in a place where we're at and feeling like we can't move forward. I don't know why I'm doing that. All right. I'll be right back. Yeah, just put them heads in bed. Might as well, because it's 9 o'clock. It's time for bed anyway. But here we have the Eight of Swords, and this is about feeling as though you're stuck mentally. Like, you can't move forward out of a situation because you're mentally stuck. You know. Let me see what oh, it's time for me to go to bed too. Okay. A card that signals confusion and disruption. Often symbolizes a female that's quite jealous, pretentious, insecure, and trouble. A feeling of being held prisoner, trapped by force, a situation that is difficult to escape from. So I never really read that interpretation, but yeah, definitely there is a female who is like feeling that way towards me. No green-eyed monster going on there, but hey, she'll live. She'll be all right. God bless her, and I mean that. God bless her. If you're watching this, God bless you, baby. God bless your heart and your soul and your spirit. Anyway, yeah. It appears as though you would think that there's that you're stuck where you are right now. But baby, it's all about perspective. You know? You could focus on what's going on right now, or you could focus on positively thinking about the future. It's up to you. You don't have to be here. This person's not really stuck. It's not really stuck. They can just easily get up. They're not bound. You know, there's no handcuffs here. They're not in the Rider-Waite deck. It's a woman wrapped up in look like twine or whatever. But still, she could easily, the ropes aren't tight. She could easily get up out of there, you know, and keep moving forward. Just like with this person, it's just showing that it's all about perspective. It's the way that you're thinking about the situation.